This is Universe. I'm sorry to say we gotta keep this one short, but we are gonna do some of the same game that I think you'll know as Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town. Here we go. Sorry if I have to keep clearing my throat, people, but I seem to have allergy season hell today. A little bit. Here we go. Okay, it seems to say here, new evident events in town. Okay, it's talking to me about you can now interact something here, new events in town, strange in yours have forget it, people, I can't read it. Those that you can, I'm sure you understand this. It's some kind of mystery. And it says here that Shiva, whatever, done. It's got to do with something that's happening in town. So we have got wood, special wood, and everything else here. So let's see. We got stuff growing. That's good. I'm kind of blowing away birds here as I keep walking. So let's go. What's this cow doing on my face? Somebody took a picture of it. Okay. Let's see. Do we need to do what I think we need to do? Yes, we probably do. Let us go to the mayor's house. This is where we deal with, I think we know as Olive Hall. So in other words, this is the mayor's house where we get requests for this. This is saying that it's a bulletin board. We accept requests. If we got stuff we need to do, we should do it. Looks like we need to give the required logs 10. Got that. Okay. We did it again. And that's pretty much about it right now. I don't know why, but it just seems like we have to do stuff. Okay. Over here, this is like something we get. You can get this, flowers. You can get certain machines that you can make too, if you're that desperate for them. I'm just doing it all here because I need it as a result. That's a lot of stuff to try and capture. Or should I say, get, actually. I'm assuming by accepting those, we get certain stuff. You'll notice changes in the town too. Right now it's pretty much just worn down a little bit. But over time, the mayor's going to ask you guys they'll want your support and your ideas. Which is all well and good. Because he's going to need it, and you're going to need it if you want to help build your farm. One of the things I would suggest to avoid new trees growing, at least a lot, is keep the trunks when you chop down the trees. It's really up to you how you do it. You can talk. Stuff you don't want, to be more precise. Okay, we need to only do 3. Yeah, there we go. So that's all we needed. And tulip seeds, we got tulip seeds. 10 wood. Oh my, a thread maker this time, huh? Not to mention, an ingot maker. And I think we've got ingot makers, don't we? Okay, there's our trees. They're looking good. One of the things you gotta do though is you gotta save up to get um if you're looking to upgrade your house, and there's your tent, from a tent to your house you want, you'll need to save up quite a bit of money as far as game anyway, while you're playing it. But don't worry, it's nothing to worry about. It's just the whole thing of trying to get things right. For one thing, make sure the eggs you get are good. We got, oh my, we still need 5 more pieces of wood, guys. Oh, that's disappointing. Okay, remember what I said about a lot of stuff happening? Well, here it is. We are getting all kinds of stuff here. You have to decide what kind of wood you want, and eventually you'll get new wood. You start off with the regular, then you get the hard, solid wood, and then you get some of the others. But beware, you don't want to overfill your bag, at least not without knowing why, unless you're planning to put that. Okay, this is how I do it when I choose a spot. If you see that kind of glow with the 4 squares, that's usually an indication with the machine where you can put it. It's a good spot for it. We got a couple, I think I'm gonna do something here. This is a little something to maybe follow. You might want clear away. Don't worry, you're not gonna lose the machine. In fact, it goes back into your little box there. Now, as you can see, it's going here. But as you can see, it kinda, if it goes like this means this is not a good spot. So, don't worry about it. Just put it like right here, and it'll be right there. So, right there in the engine. Okay, let's move this baby. We don't need it. Press B to move away. And then it's right here. Oops, what am I doing? So you can see, everyone, even I don't do it perfect. Okay, there we go. We got 2 for 2. Those 2 will be good. Machines. We're making iron ingots right now. If some of you are interested in my opinion about the game, please write me by sending me comments. Ask me what I like about the game, what I don't like, but please don't joke about it, is all I ask, please. I mean, if you're with a friend or whatever, joke all you like. Just, when you're writing a comment, please be a little serious about this. I understand the need for humor and everything, but some comments seem more insulting to me than others, depending how they're put. Let's see. When we're got the rain going, it's not a good time to let your owls out. That's all the more reason to bring them the feed for their place. You'll see in a sec. It's empty here, and I don't have anything for my chicken, but we can give it a little pet here. That's Blur. I named my little chicken Blur out of Transformers. That's one of my favorites. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you have heard of Transformers and maybe, yeah, I know I'm going off the hook here a bit. Here, it might help out. Think. We got milk. For all it's good. Doesn't look like it. That one. What about this one? Well, all we got is stones and a jewel and stuff like that. So nope, I guess not. Here's the stuff you would feed your cows and chickens. The fodder. It's important to have a good set of it because they're going to need that when it's raining because they can't come out and graze as they would like. Also, beware of the time on this game a little bit, and I'm not talking about the real world. I'm talking about like when some of the places in our little town of Olive Town close and open. We have to be alert. Like for instance, like right here, they're open right now, and it's only just becoming 6. They're closing now, so it's around 6 where some of these stores close down. Others close either earlier or later. Don't ask why or how. Even I don't understand what the whole thing is here. No one's open. It looks like they're shutting down for the night, which means we gotta wait until morning. They open around 9, most of them. Weird as it may sound. Yeah, I know what you're probably saying. You're saying, Universe, what do you mean they open at 9? What are you talking about? It's too darn early. Well, I'm sorry to say that's how they did it. Okay, here's our little bunk, as it were. A pretty good one. A comfortable one, I'd have to say. Oh, autosave complete. Also know that you don't have to write in the diary. You can just head for the bed and sleep and it'll say automatically save. Oh, looks like we're talking to somebody here. Hey, good morning. Sorry to suddenly drop up at your door like this. The mayor asked me to come see you. That rain yesterday was something, huh? Looks like you've got a few puddles scattered about. Yeah, well, tell me something I don't know. Then, when that happens, I'd reminded using a bucket. You can use it to scoop those pesky puddles into oblivion. Oh, okay. I'll give you my old one. Oh, so he's offering to give us his old bucket. Well, why? We could just go buy one, can't we? It's a bit worn out, but trust me, it still works like a charm. Like a charm. Try it out for yourself. Okay. It doesn't show us getting the bucket except here. I don't know why they chose to do it this way or for what reason. I'm guessing they didn't have much time. Maybe they just wanted to surprise us. Who the heck knows? But I'm not against it. I like the fact we even get it. If you find puddles on your farm, clear them away with the bucket. You can obtain materials like clay by scooping up water. Anyway, I don't want to overstate my welcome to, so I'm headed back to my tool shop. Come down if you need anything. Okay. Sorry if I'm not putting a lot of feeling today, guys. And this, like I said, this is going to be short. But don't worry, I'll save this. And we'll get back to it next week. Okay. Those birds are driving me crazy. Every time I run into them, they fly off. Like they've been hit by a giant or something. I guess I am a giant to them. Okay. Let's see how the puddle remover, as I like to think of the bucket, does. Okay, let us move some stuff first. And kinda, yeah, there we go. It's best to kinda just put it in order that you know and recognize too. Don't worry about what goes where or how or why. Just make sure you have it. Know that the watering can help you water your crops and stuff, which is what we're going to have to do anyway. But fortunately, they got watered quite a bit yesterday. But still, let's not leave anything to chance. Some of these plants that we planted we're going to need for one reason or another. Now, if you see a little plant like that one, like it looks like a little, like it's got a little patch of ground on it, and it has like a little stick-like twig with the 3 leaves on it, that's a sign of a new tree growing. And that's where your mallet or hammer comes in. Oh. Sorry, everybody. That's my cat. I think he's letting us know he wants inside. But never mind that. And if you're curious, the name of my cat is Crookshanks, after Harry Potter. That's what I named him as, and he's lived up to the name. But maybe somewhere on the line I'll introduce him in one of my videos. I think you'll like what you'll see in him. He's very photogenic, he's very sweet, and he's very affectionate. In fact, I would not be surprised if he tried to greet some of you who are probably going to be watching this. So, it would also not surprise me if a lot of you thought this was silly to ridiculous, maybe even goofy, because none of you have probably had a cat where it tries to open the door on its own and succeeds half the time. And like, while he was younger. But Chris is a little different, guys, and that's why I'm kind of talking about him right now. He'll talk back, believe it or not. He'll yell at you if you say something to him. You might say, "Hi, Crooks." He'll go, "Meow," just like that at you. Give you eye contact. Most cats who do eye contact is only when they want something. Crooks talks to you. I don't know why. It's ever since you was a kid. That much I do know. But I'll leave it alone the rest for today. Besides, this doesn't have to do with the game. So this is what you do if you don't want a new tree growing, or two, or three, depending on how many are growing. You just gotta hit it 3 times in a row. Kind of like how you dig or plant stuff. Make the ground. Just you're not fixing the soil, you're kind of reverting it back. Okay. Okay. Now, let's see if we can get a picture, if we got it. Some of you have probably gotten the camera by now too. When you first go to the museum, the old woman that gives you the camera. Well, you're supposed to take a picture, believe it or not. This is what I'll do right now. And as you can see, you can look around. See, there's the little guy right there. He's very hard to see because he's right there between my stuff. I don't know why. And right there. There's our little guy. And you can save it. And when we get it, although he'll run off right there. He always runs off. Some of these guys we won't be able to tame. I don't know why. Okay, here we go. Time to come out! Looks like my chicken's not the happiest of times here. But luckily, we kind of charmed okay. What do we need? What do we need? Okay, here we go. The wood. Okay, yeah, here. This is what you gotta do too. If you want to get to the other side, you have to repair the bridge. Make sure you get 15 normal wood. That's always the key on this thing. A lot of you are probably saying, hey, universe, I know that already. I don't need to know it. Well, sorry, guys. It's not for you guys who already know. It's for you that are starting out and don't know. So don't worry. I'm not telling those of you that know it already off. I'm not trying to be little Miss Know-It-All here. I'm just trying to help those who are starting out on this game. Okay. Well, let's get this started. I'll see what I can do. Okay. So, no, that's not going to be fixed overnight. You're going to have this, what's it look like? A little area that's fixed. Like, unless it know it's under construction. That's what's going on. You get this little under construction site thing built on the tip of it, and that tells that it's being repaired. Our chicken there, Blur, that's the name I made it. It's up to you to name you don't have to name them. You can, which would help, so you can tell them apart. If anything else. Okay, let's get some of these puddles out of here. I have to agree with the guy. He's right. We don't need these puddles here for one reason or another. It's insulting. Yuck. Okay. I don't need all these darn puddles. They're a waste of time and energy in my book. Okay. What can I do? What can I do? Okay. I am going to put away my camera because I do not need it. I am still going to need the bucket. I am going to put away my grass removing. So far, nothing is growing as far as trees, so we do not need a hatchet. So, and let's put away the watering can for now. Okay, we should be fine. Now, let's go pick up what we have right here. some clay. We're gonna need that clay to make some other stuff, first of all. There. And first, you're not gonna get much. The most you're gonna get is maybe 3 to 2 things of clay. You can see, but it doesn't matter. You'll get more as it goes along. Okay, anything more I can see? No, I get, wait, here's the 2 more. Also, there's a trick I've learned. Try to move a little faster so you don't just collect it sometimes. It'll take a little while, but it works. You can get a little more done quicker. We're gonna have to go back into that mine now, everyone. Some of you probably think, again? But why? For what reason? Well, we need that extra rocks and the ore, for an example. We need the iron ore. That iron ore will help us get new stuff. Not to mention, discover new stuff. The bridge is just the spot that'll help us do it and get there. You'll discover new stuff there once you get the bridge built. Pretty cool stuff, I think. Okay. Wait. If you see a rock that looks like this, and you got your hammer, pound on it. That's the one that's sign. It's the sign you got the ore. Okay. We need to, and if you see this that glistens, make sure you've got the one where you do the farming with. It's also a good tool to get equipment that you're missing. Make sure to switch back and forth when you see this too. This lets you know what you're up against. Now, this will be good here. Okay, we're getting more ore. You can only hit it 3 times in a row before it disappears. For those of you that don't know the game, or getting used to it. Okay. If you don't, okay, some of these stairs are hidden. Don't ask me why. They did it for one reason or another. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Alright. I have to wonder. Do we have enough time? I do not know. Over time, you won't have to hit 2 times with the rocks. The stronger your character becomes, the less he or she will have to hit. My farmer's a girl. I like she being a farmer. Okay, there's the ladder. Climb down. Okay. Anything else? Let you know. Well, we found the stairs. That's a good sign. Well, let's get some more ore. We're gonna need that ore. Also, don't try to stay in one spot too long. I seem to keep making that mistake. Uh-oh. We gotta call it quits, everyone. See you tomorrow, and please give me a like or 2. And please subscribe if ever you're interested in my channel. Universe out.